What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Crystal Clear. Last time we beat Erica, we got our first badge, we got an egg, which I have no idea what's inside that egg, by the way. And we got Karen the Jolteon, Snoop the Oddish, and Cerberus the Houndour. Today, first and foremost, I completely forgot to ask you guys what nicknames we should give to Karen the Jolteon. You know, I've actually got a really good name for it. I think I'm gonna go with... I actually have a pretty good one that I've actually given Jolteon in the past. I think that one will actually do pretty well. Also, how much money do we have? We got 3,200. Okay. Pretty much when I get 4,000, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give Jolteon Thunderbolt, and we're gonna go take on Misty. Once I'm able to get Jolteon once I'm able to get Thunderbolt on Jolteon, should be pretty easy to take out these guys. Especially Misty, considering the fact that she's like a water trainer and stuff like that. There's usually a trainer here in the older games, but I guess not. There's like a trainer like over here that's usually sitting down. But I guess not. I think I battled this guy, right? Yes, I pretty much battled everyone like on this route. But I believe is the name raider over here? Yeah, volunteer house? No, the name raider I think is down here. Shoot, who are you? I forget. Cross Johto and Kanto. Alakazam uses its psychic powers to teleport anyone. Whoa. Okay, I had no idea that, like, this place was here. Okay, okay, so they're gonna teach you, like, the entire thing about DVs and stuff like that. This is basically, like, the equivalency of IVs in Generation 2, and yeah, DVs and shiny Pokemon and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I've never actually been in here before, so I guess it actually is pretty interesting. So stat experience, sort of means that it's maxed out. Base stats can be nuts. That's some pretty cool info. So does each and every single one of these basically have like its own set of info? That's pretty interesting. Also knows an egg move. Oh yeah. That's pretty freaking cool. Roaming Pokemon must rest at some point, so if they do, then it follows they would hide themselves from the prying eyes of trainers. It's kind, then it stands to reason that they might feel safe appearing to them. Pokemon happiness might not be enough that later injured Pokemon can judge a person's character. Oh, interesting. So, like, depending on, like, how well they like you, like, depending on, like, how well you are as a trainer, like, how well you treat your Pokemon might actually, cause legendary Pokemon appearing. That's really interesting. I didn't know that this was that was a thing. So what does this Alakazam do? Like, does this allow you to like teleport? Very interesting. So like, can I teleport with it or like? Interesting. I have no idea. Also, like, if I want to use like an Alakazam on my team or anything like that, I actually have an idea of what I want to do for a Yes, I already know how to use the Pokedex. But basically, you guys, like, the Pokedex has a lot of really cool features that obviously are not, like, in the main series Pokemon games. And I'm looking for a certain Pokemon in the Dex that will basically, you might have an idea. I'm not going to tell you guys what Pokemon it is, but yeah, I've been thinking about a new team member when I've been off screen, and so it's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. I definitely will say that. Okay, so this lady's basically kind of just like, yeah, this place. Oh, the name. Okay, yeah. So the name raider actually is here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is nickname Karen. I originally thought I was gonna have an Umbreon, but I actually decided on something different. So, okay, so I have a nickname that I think is actually kind of cute. But I found a nickname for Jolteon, and we're gonna call her Voltia. I think Voltia is adorable, and I just looked up like Jolteon nicknames, and it was the first. It was number 15. Okay, so I've decided on what Pokemon I want to get next, and I will see you guys when we get there. So here is our new team member that only actually took me about 15 minutes to find. This is Bulbasaur. Clearly you guys know who Bulbasaur is. I found Bulbasaur in Elex Forest, and it has a 1% encounter rate. This Bulbasaur is also a female, mind you. And that's crazy because if you guys know starter rates, in gender ratios, Bulbasaur only has a 12.5% chance to be female, and this was a 1% chance find. This is a rare Bulbasaur right here. So, yeah, we got very, very lucky. So, oh yeah, and we have a new friend. As I was running around the grass, yeah, Cleffa came out of the egg, and I decided to name her Cosmina, because I found it cute. How many balls do I got? You know what? Because I'm doing a Let's Play, I can cheese this. Haha. No Nuzlocke today, baby. Which means I'm allowed to cheese this. And as the cool kids say, cheating is base. I'm actually glad that we also got that, that growl. You know what? I'll go one more time. Oh, guess what, game? Haha. Tough luck. Suck it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go for another tackle. Yeah, that's good enough to me. Okay. I'm gonna start throwing Pokeballs at it now. Let's do it. Oh. I actually already also have a nickname that I want to use for Bulbasaur. I already have something like this is the name I usually nickname all my Bulbasaurs. I 100% already know. And the fact that Bulbasaur's a girl too actually makes this nickname actually even better. Bulbasaur is adorable. We love Bulbasaur on this channel. In case you guys did not know, Bulbasaur is my favorite starter. For those of you guys that still think it's Chikorita, well, you're wrong. Bulbasaur is actually tied with Meowscarada. The entire Bulbasaur line, I should say. Yep, Bulbasaur is going to be our new team member for a while. Whether or not Bulbasaur will be a permanent member, I have no idea. But I do know what I'm going to nickname our Bulbasaur. Usually what I nickname all my Bulbasaurs is Iris. So Bulbasaur is going to be the Pokemon that actually replaces Snoop, or Oddish. And now since we have another team member, you guys might have an idea on who I want to go and challenge next. I'm going to go challenge Misty as our next gym leader. Or, you know, maybe instead of Miss Downa, maybe I'll change it to someone else. I don't know. There are a lot of gym leaders that I can go and pick. I definitely think challenging Misty would definitely be interesting and a lot of fun, because Misty usually is the second gym leader, like, in the Kanto games. I think she might have the same exact team as Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Red. I don't know, though, off the top of my head. I think I've actually challenged Misty before as my second gym leader, but I do not remember off the top of my head. Yeah, Bulbasaur is going to be on the team now, though. And right now we're also at 3,600. What I want to do is I want to go and sell a couple items. You know what? But before we do that, I'm going to head over to the radio tower. And if you guys can remember, actually, hang on, am I wrong about that? Are you the one who teaches Mega Drain? I don't know if Bulbasaur is going to be able to learn Mega Drain, though. Possibly. I don't know. I don't remember if Mega Drain is a thing. You don't learn Growth. For whatever reason, though, Voltea can learn Growth, and I have no idea why, but I mean, I'll take it. Which means Voltea can now boost up her special attack. I don't remember. I think Mega Drain is only specifically for Lavender Town. Metronome, Mimic, Moonlight, Morning Sun. You can't learn Morning Sun either. That's interesting. Petal Dance. For whatever reason, Cosmina can learn Petal Dance, but Bulbasaur can't learn Petal Dance. That's kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure that she can learn it via level up. Can't learn Synthesis either. That's interesting. I wonder why. Okay, well, you know what? That's all right. And funny, it also can't learn Whirlwind either. And you are absolutely adorable. Look at it. Look at, actually, now you kind of look like you're a little bit demented there, Bulbasaur. Kind of looks demented, doesn't she? Yeah. Bulbasaur definitely looks a little bit on the demented side, but that's okay. I think I might actually switch out the sprite over to Jolteon, because yeah, Bulbasaur looks hella creepy on its following sprite. I mean, it's like, you can like look into like her eyes and like she looks like just like a freaking like zombie. She kind of looks like Parasect actually, like when you actually walk around with her. It's kind of funny. Now, whether or not I want to keep, also thank you for the subscription, Alto vs Tenorsax. Probably mispronounced that. But if you guys are familiar with my Wind Waker Let's Play, then you guys will know that, if you subscribe to me while I'm in the middle of an episode, you get a shout out. So thank you for the subscription, Alto. I greatly do appreciate it. Now, whether or not, though, I want to keep Cleffa on the team, I don't know. I'll put her on the layout, don't get me wrong, but I just don't really know if I'm interested in, like, using her or not, though. Are all my Pokemon on my team girls, or is Cerberus a boy? Cerberus is a boy, okay. 3 out of our 4 mons are females, though. It's just crazy because Bulbasaur is usually a male. Because, like I said before, the 12.5% gender ratio for females. Okay. So now what I'm going to do now is we're going to head into the Mart. The Goldenrod Department Store. A.k.a. the sponsor of all the Johto best teams. And I'm going to go sell some items. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of... You know, we do have Giga Drain. You know, hold on a second. Hold on a second here. That's actually a pretty flipping good TM right there, huh? You, ma'am, are going to learn Giga Drain, and you are going to be a beast. I'm probably also going to teach her Mega Drain just so she can have, like, another grass attack that's not, like, only 5 power points. If I have anything I can sell, you know what? I'm going to sell that Ether. The Ether might come in handy, but I mean, there's probably going to be other Ethers that I can go and buy. Probably a dumb move, but I mean, I really don't care at the end of the day. But now with that extra, the $4,000 that we have, now we can go teach Jolteon Thunderbolt. I think Jolteon learning Thunderbolt is going to definitely be very, very beneficial. Plus now, Jolteon has Electric Stab at level 10. Isn't that insane? The fact that we already have Thunderbolt at level 10 and we don't even have like 2 gym, we only have 1 gym badge. That's what's amazing about Pokemon Crystal Clear, is that you can do really, really cool stuff like this. But now with that, probably what I'm going to wind up doing is we're going to grind up Iris to the rest of the levels and stuff like that. I wonder like how Iris will actually do if I go to Misty's gym. Because Iris like does resist water attacks. I wonder if I can actually like, if I actually had Iris actually like take on some of like Misty's gym Pokemon, I wonder if she'd actually get like a really, really like big burst of experience. Because if she did, that'd be really, really amazing. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to go grab the bike. Unless you're going to charge me 10,000 Pokemon dollars to buy the bike, or a million, sorry. Or, you know, actually, no, you will actually give me the bike for free. Okay, cool. Now, one thing I wanted to point out about the bikes in this game is, I have no idea, like, what this is. But, like, you turn, like, you look like a black Power Ranger. I wonder, is this, like, a reference to, like, Pokemon Prism? I've never actually fully played Pokemon Prism before, but, I mean, Is that a reference to Pokemon Prism when you have like the little like the Power Ranger outfit on? I have no idea. I personally really don't like the bike in this game because I like the aspect of like Pokemon like being able to follow you and stuff like that. So I probably will not be using the bike very often unless I'm on like Cycling Road or something. But I'm gonna try and take my hand on. I'm gonna try and take on these gym leaders and see what happens. All right, you have a Goldeen. You're probably gonna have Peck. Level 9. I might be able to take you out. I don't know. We're gonna try. Well, you kill me in one shot? No, you do. No, okay, you don't kill me in one shot. Okay, that didn't actually do a lot at all. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swap out over to Jolteon. But I guess what I'll do is, if you guys remember from our Heart Gold Let's Play, I'll go over like my, you know what, actually, because we have Voltea out, I'm gonna go over my top 5 favorite electric types. That sounds like fun, huh? Alright, my bad. I had to make a real quick cut. But anyways, yeah. My top 5 favorite electric Pokemon are actually, you guys probably wouldn't expect it. I also don't remember if back on because I used to do a channel called Misty Umbreon Shorts. And on there, I was doing like my top 5 favorite electric types, and like, you know, I think I did that typing on there. I'm really not too sure if I did or not. But I was doing like a top 5 series of like all my favorite mons and stuff like that. I don't remember if I got to electric types still. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. But my my list has probably changed since then, like by a lot. Because I don't know, like my favorite Pokemon usually change up like quite a bit. Like, I mean, Chikorita used to be my favorite starter, now it's Bulbasaur. Actually, Chikorita and Bulbasaur, to be fair, have actually kind of had, like, they've had, like, an interesting dynamic where, like, they've gone back and forth and stuff like that. Like, I think when I was younger, it used to be Bulbasaur first, then Chikorita. Bulbasaur actually was my favorite starter, actually, before I started doing YouTube. Then it swapped back to Chikorita, and now it's Bulbasaur again after, like, 10 years. And also, the Sprigatito line is also tied. So, that's pretty neat, too. My 5th favorite electric type is gotta be Galvantula. Galvantula is dope. It is a bug electric type. And Galvantula with Compound Eyes was actually one of, like, the first Pokemon I ever used in competitive Generation 5, funny enough. Because, in case you guys didn't know, Generation 5 was actually when I first started playing competitive mons. Back when things were unlimited weather, gems were still around. Pokemon Gen 5 was, I think, at its... I'm not going to say at its heyday, but it was really, really cool. I like Gen 5 a lot. And, yeah, Galvantula was one of the mons I used. I remember I was using it for Sticky Web. You could actually use Thunder on it, because Compound Eyes, you know, in terms of, like, accuracy, like, it lets you hit. But, I mean, yeah, like, Galvantula being, like, an electric spider... Its design is freaking sick. And who doesn't like an electric bug type Pokemon? I mean, it's just dope looking, you know what I mean? Like, I can't even really explain more than that. And the fact too that Joltik is just like, is probably like the smallest Pokemon in existence. Joltik's just an adorable piece of adorableness. I don't know. Yeah, Galvantula and Joltik definitely are at number 5. Number 4 is actually a kind of it might be considered as an overrated mon. I don't know, but for me personally, it's not. And my favorite, my 4th favorite is Raichu. Raichu has always been in Pikachu's shadow, obviously, because you guys know that Pikachu is like the main mascot of Pokemon, and like I think Pikachu's cute and all. Don't get me wrong, like, it's the mascot of Pokemon for a reason. But you can't tell me that y'all don't think Raichu is adorable. Like, Raichu just has something that... I think what really, really gets me was, like, there were just, like, a plethora of, like, episodes that Raichu has been in like, the Pokemon anime. And, like, every time, like, I've seen it, it's just, like, completely, like, adorable. Raichu's, like, cry. I actually think Raichu is more adorable than Pikachu is. I think Raichu's better than Pikachu. That might be like a hot take to somebody out there, but I mean, I think Pikachu's overrated. Pikachu's the mascot Pokemon. I mean, it's like, of course, I'm gonna think that that's the case. And also, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu was actually like the first time like I ever saw Raichu, and like I remember just like after that, I'm just like, you know what, like, yeah, Raichu. There's a reason why like Raichu is like one of like my favorite like electric type Pokemon, and also, it's a Alolan form too. It's like, its shiny form is basically like a, it reminds you of like a pancake. And I'm getting like this visuals that like this visual in my head in Pokemon Sun and Moon that like Raichu is like this, I forget where it's from, but some of you guys might be able to tell me. It's like Raichu is like a cafe aid basically, and it's like Raichu was like a pancake server. What was Alolan Raichu like a pancake server at like Mallow's restaurant? I haven't like watched the Sun and Moon anime like in a while, and I really like didn't like heavily like watch it, but I want to say that like I just remember like Raichu like serving like pancakes or something like in Alola somewhere, and that's also like another reason like why I really like Raichu. Also, in case you guys remember our shiny Raichu in Pokemon Heart Gold, the literal recent playthrough that we just lost, I miss Sparky. I had a Pikachu and a Raichu in there, Sparky 1 and Sparky 2. I miss them both. Will I use a Raichu again? I'm in a Jolteon kind of mood, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to use Raichu again sometime in the future. Raichu's adorable. And, I'm gonna Raichu a love song. I know, that man, it's so cringy. Pokemon pickup lines. That's also like another reason why I like Raichu, is because of the pickup lines. Anyways, though, yeah, Raichu's adorable. I kind of have like a personal connection to it. It deserves more love. Yeah. Number 3 is Lantern. Lantern, I know you probably see more as like a water type, but I mean, technically speaking, like its secondary typing is also electric. Lantern is one of those mons where like I use it. It was one of those mons I used in competitive like back in the day, and I actually was able to use it like a lot for like a Volt Switch, or sorry, for a Volt Absorb. Actually, I'd use it for Volt Switch because it's definitely it can be used as a pivot mon. And but I used it for like for water absorb and like Volt Absorb shenanigans and stuff like that, and it worked out very, very well. I was actually able to use it like decently well, like in the lower tiers. And back in the day, I was definitely more of like a lower tier battler. Like there's just something more fun about using Pokemon that don't really get used all that often. Like I remember I had like an Eviolite Ivysaur that I used to use like back in like Generation 6. And to kind of like go on like a real quick side tangent, now that I'm remembering this very, very well, Pimp Night back in the day, man, 2013, I used to, this is long before I became into YouTube, and I met some dope people out there. Mr. Murkrow was one of them. He used to do a Pokemon Draft League, and he was always really cool. There was also Neo Swordsman. Some really, really dope people that I met back from Pimp Night's live streaming days on Twitch. Way back in like the day, though. Way, way back in the day. I haven't watched Pimp Night in quite a while. And if Ben and Kath are watching, hi. Hope you guys are doing well. But I have not, like, seen them in years. But anyways, like I was saying before, where was I? I was going somewhere with this. But yeah, I used to battle, and like every single week in like Pimp Night streams, and I would have like an Eviolite Ivysaur. I think I used a couple times like Flashfire Ninetales, Regirock. I just remember just like all these mons that don't really get used like all that often. Like more so back in like Generation 6 was when I really was when I did more like of the lower tier stuff. And Lantern was one of those mons I used to use. I think back in the day, Lantern was an NU mon. And I would actually use it quite a bit, to be honest. It definitely was pretty fun to use, if I do say so myself. And I remember like Lantern would like have like Scald and stuff like that, and I was able to like get the burn off on some people. Yeah, good times. Lanterns also just reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys remember like Finding Nemo, but like there was like the P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way Sydney. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way Sydney bit. And Dory finds like, I forget exactly like what this fish is called. I think it is like called the anchorfish or something. But it has like the little like, it looks like Lantern. And like I always used to call my Lantern Squishy or like P. Sherman. That's also another reason why I like Lantern. Also because it's a Gen 2 mon, and yeah, Gen 2 is really, really awesome. Clearly that's the reason why we're playing it right now. And then also like Chinchou is also really, really adorable too. I've actually only used Lantern a few times in like in-game playthroughs, but any time that I ever did use Lantern in those playthroughs, Lantern always shredded and always did a really, really good job. Lantern was always really, really fun to use. My second favorite electric type Pokemon, I've actually liked this one for a super, super long time. If you guys are familiar with the Pokemon Zapdos. Yeah, Zapdos is my second favorite. I've used Zapdos in competitive, but I mean, I just love Zapdos since I first saw it in Pokemon Movie 2000. Like when Pikachu and it were doing like that whole entire shtick of like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like the whole like electric thing, and like Meowth's like Pikachu and Zapdos are communicating with each other as electric type Pokemon, and like they're basically like shocking each other and like communicating and stuff like that. I'm gonna say, what the hell? Like I've never seen, Pokemon like that before, and like from then on out, like like in the anime, I was like, Pikachu, like, aren't you gonna talk to it using electricity? And it's like, no, apparently not. But I mean, yeah, Zapdos is dope. I remember just Zapdos is kind of like a defensive monster. You can use like choice specs on it. You can use, you can use Zapdos for a lot of things, dude. Like defog, utility. Zapdos is fun, and like its design just looks really, really sick and just really, really interesting to me. And also being like a legendary Pokemon. I mean, come on, Zapdos is so cool. Some people like Thundurus, and I mean, yeah, Thundurus is cool, but Zapdos will always be my favorite electric flying type. There's just something really, really cool about Zapdos that you're just never going to see anywhere else, to be honest. Now, my first favorite electric type might actually surprise some of you guys. It might. I don't know. Possibly. Electabuzz. Electabuzz, I remember like, okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to make a real quick cut. Crystal, thank you so much for the subscription. You actually popped up when I was in the middle of cutting, and you'll see like my little Iono icon, my little Iono GIF. Is it GIF or GIF? I don't know. How do you guys pronounce it? GIF or GIF? 1 for GIF, 2 for GIF. I pronounce it 2 GIF. I could be wrong, dude. I don't know. So many people like pronounce it differently. I've heard so many people be like, "You're wrong." I'm like, "No, you're right." I'm like, "Well, whatever." I'm gonna fast forward this little bit, by the way, because we're not running out of time per se. I just kind of like I want to like speed up a little bit. Anyway, yeah, my first favorite electric type is definitely Electabuzz. And honestly, I know it's gonna sound really, really freaking stupid as like the reason like why I like Electabuzz. But like, I'll play it for you real quick, and you might have a general idea of what I'm talking about. There's just something about this Pokemon's cry in the freaking anime that just... I mean, come on, dude. Really? It's like, what kind of cry is that? Like, are you serious? Like, What is this cry? Ooh. It's like, what, dude? It's like, what is that cry? Who in their right mind thought that cry was like, was the guy drunk, like, who made, like, the Electabuzz cry? Like, I just don't get, like where the hell, like, that cry comes from. Now I'm trying to make myself have an Electabuzz on my team. I mean, like, I know I have a Jolteon right now, but, like, why? Why does Electabuzz have that cry? Honestly. But anyways, yeah, Electabuzz is my favorite electric type. The cry is hilarious. Also, something really cool, too, is, like, I like baseball. And, look, I was, so yeah, I like baseball and stuff like that. And, in the Pokemon anime, the female in, that Ash meets on his journey, her name is Casey. And I remember her, like, she liked the Electabuzz baseball team. And apparently, like, Ash, like, threw some shade and was like, yeah, the Electabuzz suck. And, like, it kind of reminds me because, like, I'm, like, a Dodgers fan. And it's like, while the Dodgers, like, don't suck, every single year, I'll just say this, the Dodgers choke. It's like they choke every single year. Besides for 2020 when they actually won the World Series. But it's like, those are technically, like, half games. I mean, like, I can talk about sports ball another day because, you know, every one of you guys are nerds, and I mean, like, probably a good chunk of you guys, like, probably don't even watch baseball, but for those of you guys that do, yeah, the Dodgers, too many injuries, people, like, are all, like, I don't know, just, it's just a variety of this unfortunate crap that just happens to them, like, every single year, and, like, it just sucks, because, like, it actually, you kind of, like, feel bad for the Dodgers sometimes, I don't know. It just seems like to me, and like, I really don't like pay attention to them until like the World Series. I know, I'm not a loyal fan, but I guess like out of like all the sports I like, it's probably gonna be baseball. But like I don't know, like the Electabuzz kind of remind me like of the Dodgers, where it's like they don't, like, the Dodgers like don't suck, but like whenever they get to like postseason stuff, like division series, they choke and they lose. And it's unfortunate too, because, you know, I like the Dodgers. And, like, you know, I want to see them win, but it's like they always really seem to, like, fumble, like, at the last second. Apparently, the Electabuzz suck all around, so I'm like, well, you know what? I like baseball. The Electabuzz are a baseball team. I guess I'm an Electabuzz fan. I wish they would actually, like, incorporate more, like, sports teams, like, in Pokemon and stuff like that. But they really don't. I mean, I think, like, actually, in, like, Pokemon Black and White, like, they have, like, football players and stuff like that, like, you know, to kind of, like, commemorate, like, the American, like, you know, like, American football, you know, because the Unova is based on, like, the United States, but I don't know. I digress. Anyways, though, I think we're ready to take on Misty. I have no idea what level Misty's mons are going to be, but, I guess we'll get into it. I'm not sure if her, like, ace is going to be, like, level 21 or something. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe they'll be, like, level 15 or something. Also, this Kanto theme, the gym leader theme, it freaking slaps. Like, it really, really does. So this is actually kind of based around, like, her anime team, essentially. Okay. Are you fully healed? Yes, we are. Okay, I'm gonna go for some Giga Drains. Okay. Oh, you actually survived on one. Are you gonna use Confusion? You have Disable. Okay, so you're gonna disable our Giga Drain. All right, let's go for a Vine Whip then. All right, down goes the Psyduck. I remember in my previous playthrough of this game, I battled Misty when she had, like, I think she was like my 7th badge or my 6th badge. Oh, she has Lapras. Oh shoot. Lapras might actually be, now, you know, actually, if I have Jolteon use Thunderbolt, Lapras might actually not be that bad. I think Lapras might be her ace. Either that or it's gonna be Jolteon. Or not Jolteon, my bad. Starmie. Oh, we actually took it out with relative ease, okay. I am kind of nervous about the Rain Dance, though, because now her water mons are going to have a little bit more power. I think if I just like spam Thunderbolt though, it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, we're level 14. Cool. Whooper. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely need to switch out to Ivysaur now. I mean, to Bulbasaur, because you're going to be quad weak to grass. I'm just going to Vine Whip. Vine Whip should easily be... Vine Whip should be an OHKO. You're quad weak. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, you're dead. Goodbye. I believe now, are you going to have Starmie as your ace? Staryu's going to be your ace. Okay. Are you going to be level 15? 16. Okay. It's like, you're pretty good. Yeah, we're 6-0 here. Go for Giga Drain. You have Ice Beam. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. You actually have decent coverage. Ooh, yeah. Giga Drain should be able to do a pretty good chunk, though. Whether or not we'll beat her, yeah, I don't know. It's still raining, though. Yeah, I'll switch out to Voltea and we'll go for the Thunderbolt. Knowing the AI, you might go for Ice Beam again. Okay, and that should probably do around maybe like 25-30% to Voltea's health. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Now we outspeed it, and we essentially win. Okay. I'm actually surprised that Ice Beam actually wasn't enough to take out Bulbasaur, though. I'm actually surprised that Bulbasaur actually survived at 1, but... Nah, Misty was actually pretty dang easy. When I ran into her, when I was at 7 badges, her Lapras was actually pretty tough. Even with her having a Lapras as, like... Lapras is pretty tough. Especially, like, for the early point in time in the game, because with that said, it's like, you know... Yeah. With Lapras, dude, it's like, It's pretty much like a fully evolved Mon. And, you know, because we took on a Water-type gym... I have an idea of what Pokemon I want to use, especially considering the fact what time it is and what day we're actually filming this on. So I will see you guys when we get to that location. After a short message from our Pokemon League sponsors. Now I'll see you guys there. Okay, so after a little bit of digging around, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this Pokemon for a little while. I did some exploring in the place I wanted to go. I think it's pretty obvious what Pokemon I'm thinking about. I think you can put 2 and 2 together. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it right now exactly. But you guys have an idea of what I want to use potentially later on in the game, so... With that said, I need to think about another team member that I want to go pick. Okay, you guys saw it. I want to use Lapras later on. But I don't know if I can, like, because, I mean, I did some exploring inside of Union Cave. But I think I'm going to need Surf, and I don't know if I need... I don't think I'm required any badges to actually get it, per se. You know what? Maybe I actually don't. Okay. First of all, let me go take on this guy. And so I did battle a few trainers inside of the Union Cave. But I was not able to... You know what? Hang on a minute. I think I might actually be able to get Surf inside of Fuchsia City. I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, I might be able to still do it this episode. Yeah, okay. We can probably still go and grab Lapras. Speaking of new team members, though, Iris is actually about to more than likely evolve into Ivysaur. Maybe it might get this. Let's see. Can you get it? Yes, Bulbasaur is going to evolve into Ivysaur. Nice. Sweet. Fun fact, Ivysaur is also my favorite middle stage evolution. Ivysaur is completely beautiful. Look at this design. I love Generation 2 sprites. Generation 2 sprites just make it look so pretty. Okay, sorry about that. I was writing some stuff down. So now we have Iris. You know, maybe Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, I cannot talk today. Maybe Iris will actually look a little bit... You still look like a freaking zombie. Oh boy, yeah. Oh dude, it's just so sad because I love Ivysaur, but like I don't like its sprite. Jolteon looks adorable. Jolteon absolutely looks amazing, but there are other Pokemon too that probably look really, really good. I don't know, it's just like, you know, when you take like a Gen 2 like little sprite like that, I mean, there's only really so much that you can do, but I mean, I'm old school. I like them anyway. I prefer old school Pokemon. I always will prefer old school Pokemon. I'm an old man. I'm almost 30. Gen 2 was technically my first Pokemon game, so yeah. Anyways, though, I think I can actually go and grab Surf inside of Fuchsia City. So I'm going to head to Fuchsia, and I will see you guys there. Okay, so I'm not quite in Fuchsia yet, but what I want to do is, I want to see if I can actually pick up a flyer. Murkrow is not going to be on the team, but she will serve as kind of like a flying HM user. Okay, please get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball. Please get in the freaking ball. Thank you. Good, okay. It's so weird. It says darkness as like its description. Darkness. If Murkrow could evolve into Honchkrow, I definitely would use it on my team, but unfortunately, yeah, not really all that great. Can I use, will you give me Fly? Okay, so I don't think... Okay, so I actually cannot get Fly until I get my 3rd badge. Okay, so it's gonna be like how it is in Kanto. Okay, I'm gonna make my way down, the bridge. Hopefully I won't run into any trainers. I'm showing this because just in case like I get into... Oh, do I have to battle you? Frick. I don't like... When I'm in like the middle of like doing something, I don't like to battle the trainers, but I mean, I don't really have like a choice. I wish there was a way in Pokemon to like look at the trainers and basically be like, yeah, I don't feel like battling right now. Like, can we battle later? I'm like, okay. But it's like Pokemon law. Like if the trainer like looks at you, no, you have to battle. Like you have like no choice. If you don't, I'm calling the cops. It's like, it's like, you don't like have a choice, and like, it's kind of annoying. But I believe I can get Surf from here. I don't know, like, can I? Because I think I need to actually have a Pokemon with Surf. Okay, I think I can actually get Surf inside one of these boxes. Alright, cool. Because I remember one time when I started a playthrough of this game, and I had a seal on me that knew Surf, and I was able to use Surf immediately even without having 4 badges. So I'm not sure. And oh yeah, you can also buy houses in this game too, which is pretty freaking cool. But for right now, yeah, I don't have any water types, so I need to figure out where I can find a water type, like, pretty easily. I don't know, like, off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Lapras, yeah, there it is. There's our water type, folks, right over here. You're so adorable. I want you. Lapras! If you guys saw my highlights video of the Indigo Disc, then you guys know that I kind of over-freaked out when I saw Lapras on my screen. Love Lapras. Are there any water? Oh, you're level 27. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. I want to see if I actually, you know, maybe I can actually get the rod from one of these guys. And then I can just, like, go simply catch, like, a real quick water Pokemon. And I don't think I have any water Pokemon in my PC either. I highly doubt it. I just need a quick water-type Pokemon. And then we'll be able to go and get Lapras real fast. Are there any water Pokemon around here? Oh, there's a Quagsire. Will it, Really, Quagsire? Come on. You're a chicken shit. Stop running away, really? I understand that, like, in these games that sometimes they flee, but, like, stop being a wimp. Get in the ball. Please? Thank you. Okay. Now, if I cannot surf, I'm going to be livid. Please allow me to surf. Please, please, please. I really, really want my Lapras. I'm begging you, game. Give me my level 20 Lapras. Please. Quagsire's sprite actually looks really, really adorable, though. I will not lie. Quagsire's sprite looks actually kind of precious. Alright, please let me surf, because I remember vaguely that I was able to surf on on my seal on the very beginning of my playthrough when I use it as a starter in my playthrough of Crystal Clear like a couple years ago. Now, whether or not I'll be able to use it again, I have no idea, but I'm praying Arceus that we can, and then that way I can go grab Lapras. I don't even know why I'm doing that. Yes, okay, cool. We can get Lapras. I'll see you guys back at Union Cave. Okay, so we're pretty much back inside of, by Union Cave. I wanted to stop here, though, because I saw a trainer. Okay. Okay, because I mean, like, this trainer is usually here in the base games of GSC, but I've never seen her, like, crawling around. Oh, what do you freaking know? There was a Wooper in the grasp. I mean, to be fair, I had to go back to Kanto anyways. I think you can get it. So you actually can get Surf in the default position inside of the Johto games from the guy at the Ekritique Dance Theater. But I think he won't give it to you until you have 4 badges. I could be wrong about that, but I remember going back to Fuchsia in my base playthrough and being able to find it inside there. So I'm glad that I can actually use Surf before I have 4 badges. Which means now, because it's Friday night, means that we can actually go and get Lapras. I haven't used the Lapras, like, in a long while, and I know that Lapras is, like, on, like, my best teams and stuff like that, but I'm also not sure if, in Crystal Clear, Lapras is actually, also, is this the Swift TM real quick? This might be the Swift TM. I'm almost positive it's Swift TM. Is it Swift? Yes, it is Swift, okay. But I'm not sure if in Pokemon Crystal Clear, you can only find Lapras on Friday nights, or if it's actually all the time. I'm not sure about that. But from what I know, it is Friday night, so we're going to go get Lapras now. Because in base Pokemon, you can get Lapras on Friday nights inside the Union Cave. And Lapras, honestly, too, is just, like, one of, like, the best water types for a Johto-type playthrough. It's very, very effective in what it does. Lapras, like, destroys Lance. Lapras, geez. It's good against Claire. Aside from her Kingdra. Lapras is a pretty useful mon. Plus it's bulky and stuff like that. It's just really, really good. And I know for a fact that when we add Lapras to the team, I know that Lapras is going to be very, very effective in our run. Especially because Lapras is just like, it's also like a pretty effective wall too. Anyway, though, I'm thinking, I'm sorry about that for the slight pause. I'm trying to figure out, because I remember in this place, I remember coming here, like, in my last playthrough. Because I was playing this game, like, maybe, like, about a month ago. I didn't really want to battle this guy, but I don't really have a choice, do I? Ivysaur is honestly getting all the experience, too. Ivysaur, you're getting too powerful. You need to slow down a little bit. Also, just like when I'm in the middle of like trying to capture, ooh, you know what? Actually, I did not want to go there. Am I going the right way? I might even actually be going the wrong way. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, am I going the wrong way? I don't need strength, do I? I don't need strength to go get Lapras, do I? No, no way. No, you know what? I think I am going the wrong way. I don't need strength to go get Lapras, do I? No. I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring, and if not, we'll go get a, I don't freaking remember what it's like. Or no, you know what? I'm wrong. Lapras, I think, is down here. Lapras, I think, is definitely down here in this area. I'm like 90% positive Lapras is down here. Skip all this crap. Yeah, I think Lapras is over here. Am I right? No, another trainer. Crap. It's an item. Ooh, that's good. I sold the ether earlier, so I guess that definitely is good. Other water types I was thinking about using. I was thinking about using Starmie, but I've used Starmie a lot. Tentacruel could definitely be an option too, but I already have a poison type on my team, technically speaking. I don't really feel like battling this guy. Although, you know what? I will talk to you. Let me see real quick. This guy's apparently going like, do you have style or do you not have style? Charmander. You know, if we had Lapras would be perfect right about now. I'm actually gonna let Cerberus get some training. Cerberus hasn't been able to battle. Considering the fact that we went up against a water type gym leader, and the fact now that we're trying to capture a water type Pokemon, Cerberus really hasn't had like a lot of love, and Cerberus definitely needs to catch back up. Ivysaur's getting all the glory today. We got the freaking 2 water killers on the team right now. There will be certain situations where I won't fast forward during battles. If I'm trying to like get something, if I'm like casually like playing and like, you know, I'm in like no rush, but like I'm trying to get like a certain mon, so of course like, I'm not really like in like a rush per se, but it's just like when I have like a goal in mind, I'm basically like, can you just leave me alone? Cherry Grove Cave. You know what? There was actually an item over there. A rare candy. That's actually kind of useful. That's actually kind of useful for money. I could save it for like the later game, but I mean grinding it's really, really easy in this game. Especially because in this game, like you can actually like I believe you can actually rematch the gym trainers and stuff like that. But I actually found out a better way on how to do that. Plus you get a nugget every time. You can actually rematch the trainers on the nugget bridge and you can actually get a lot of experience. Is this hidden power? Yeah, you're hidden power. Okay. Am I going the right way for Lapras, though? I wish I had some repels, because I'm getting annoyed by all these wild... I'm getting really, really annoyed by all these wild encounters. I might actually also put Jolteon up front, because Jolteon's like the fastest and whatnot. Where in the hell's Lapras? You know, it might actually... Is it like around here? Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, you're definitely not. No, yeah, you're not that way. It's like, get out of the way. Like, I want my Lapras, move. It's like when I have like a clear objective in mind, it's like, get out of the way. There you are. Yes, Lapras. 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 Excellent. Okay, good. Now, to get Lapras, immediately what I'm gonna do... Perfect. Okay. You're adorable. I love you. You're level 15. Okay, yeah, you're level 15 now. It might actually scale in this. Alright, I'm gonna go for a sleep powder. And you already have Surf. Excellent. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go for some Vine Whips. I probably should have weakened it first and then used Sleep Powder, but that's okay too. Okay, go for Sleep Powder. Yes. All right, Lapras. Please get in the ball. Please get in the ball. Also, don't mind me. I'm eating dinner right now too. I was really hungry. I won't like eat it like a lot though, but I wanted just to eat like a little bit because I haven't eaten like anything like in quite a few hours. Get the ball. Come on. Come on, Lapras. I hate it. I literally hate it when they do this shtick of like, I'm gonna sit on 1 HP. I'm like, oh, Lapras, like really? It's like, come on, cooperate. Yes, we got it. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to let you guys nickname Lapras down in the comment section below. If you also made it this far, type hashtag Nessie. Y'all are real ones. And I will see you guys back at the Pokemon Center, because I actually want to go take a look at Lapras' stats and stuff like that before we end off the episode. And I actually want to put her want to put him on the team. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we are back now at the Pokemon Center, and we can now finally put Quagsire in the PC, and we can get Lapras out and put him on the team. We finally have Lapras. What does Lapras actually look like if I take him out of the Pokeball? It's Sprite. You are so adorable. God, I love Lapras. Lapras is like, God, like Lapras is in, I know like I didn't say Lapras was, did I say Lapras was like in like my top 3 water types? I don't know, Lapras might be my new favorite water type next to Kendra. You are so adorable, look at her, look at him. It's walking with you, it's so adorable. He's like walking with you, he's like floating like his little, I forgot what the dinosaur name for Lapras is, but it's little floaters. It's little flippers. Lapras is so precious. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go heal up the Pokemon real fast. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have Lapras now on the team. Heck yeah. You know, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed.